Joeun Achimieyo, Joeun Ohuimnida, Jeonyeogiya, or Jeonyeok dwae. Wow. My apologies for just 0022 for just tarnishing that right now. But yes, that's Korean, meaning good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Holy souls in physical form, welcome. Once again, your host, Sunshine M, here as your divinely saint prophetess, or whatever you want to call me. But anyway, with that being said, their origin. Modern Koreans are suggested to be the descendants of a prehistoric group of people from southern Siberia or Manchuria who moved to the northern Korean peninsula, as well as Koreanized indigenous populations in the southern part of the peninsula. Further, the Koreans are more closely related to the Japanese and quite distant from the Chinese. Please don't kill me, Koreans. I really tried, right? But yeah, I'm glad you guys could join me once again. And right now, I wanted to speak about insecurities. Yeah, we all are insecure about some things. We all insecure something somehow. Well, I'm not anymore, but you know what I mean, guys. Insecurities. My gym coach, if you want to put it, he's a phenomenal guy. Quite short, but he's phenomenal. Like Joeun Hart short. Almost midgety type, but not, but short. And we were speaking about his insecurities, and he tells me that his son, because himself and his wife are actually very short, and his son is taller than him. Taller than them, nevertheless. I laughed a lot because he was just so insecure about it. Like, my son has the height that I've always wanted. You know? My son has the height I've always wanted. And now he feels less zen when it comes to his son because his son is taller than him. So it causes some sort of instability within their relationship and stuff like that, And we end up actually speaking quite intensely about it. So I wanted to speak to you guys about that. And I was going to make it specific just for men, but then I thought again, why should I do that? Let's just make it holistic because insecurities are holistic, but we'll swing and you know how it goes. We just talk here. Well, not just gibberish, but we talk things that build us, right? So I sat down and I was watching Kevin Hart's show, by the way. Hi, Kev, you are phenomenal, by the way. I was watching Kevin Hart because I do love him. He's an exceptional comedian. And I was watching, like What the Fit, his show, right? And I noticed 0333 on the timer. Damn. Kevin Hart, he's a very strong man. You're a very strong man. Yes, Kevin, you are. The show I was watching of What the Fit, and I believe it's 2019, where he was with James. Just forgot the surname now. But James, the actor. The Caucasian actor, and he was with them. I just see there is. Where they were doing sports, and they do short put and long jump and high jump, and just a sports event. I'm sure for you guys who do follow Kevin Hart and who have watched it, you know what I'm talking about. And I was gobsmacked to see Kevin Hart beat James on short put, long jump, and even on a high jump. James failed, and he's taller than Kevin. I was like, Kevin was one strong man. You look at what's his name again? I was just thinking about him. The Spider-Man guy, that short, Caucasian Spider-Man dude. He's so adorable. He's so handsome. Zendaya's boyfriend, Zendaya the actress. You guys know where I'm going with this, right? And what I've noticed is that your height, like your other insecurities, probably be it financial, probably be it, that certain thing within your body. Like myself, as you guys, as I've mentioned, I do have a bit of alopecia. And, it will get sorted eventually. Something will give. 0522, And as I'm talking about that, it used to be one of my insecurities. Short hair used to be an insecurity to me. Like, no, I need hair. And one day I woke up and I was like, you know what? If it, I'm just gonna take this whole thing off. Because I had dreadlocks initially. I've done a lot of hairstyles in my days. But the alopecia gave me that sense of insecurity, like, what are people going to say? Oh, shit, my hair, and 0555. And to be honest with you, because of, the certain things that we put onto our hair, chemicals and so forth, they cause alopecia and all this other stuff, right? Or damages onto the scalp and all that. So, I used to be very insecure about a lot of things when it comes to myself, my body, Until I figured out, I started discovering just how powerful I am with these so-called insecurities. Right now, had it not been for this situation, I was not going to cut my hair and know how gorgeous I look with short hair. I was not going to know. Like, damn, I've been hiding all this beauty. I've not been hiding it per se, but now I feel like it's more exposed to its core, insecurities. If Kevin Hart was not as short as he was not going to have the strength to always be persistent about winning. Not because he wants to win because he wants to prove a point, but he wants to win but for himself, I believe. 0707. Am I making sense? When you feel disadvantaged, because insecurities come in, insecurities are disadvantages. When you feel disadvantaged about a certain thing, your insecurities give you the power, 722, they give you the power and they give you the drive to do much better than those who actually have the capacity to do it better, or more easier than you. That sounded like a rhyme, but damn, it went along right now. Insecurities. You guys get where I'm going with this right now? If you didn't know, 744, if you didn't know that you had athlete's foot. Feet came to me, so athlete's foot just came afterwards, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And you're a person whom, once you start, exposing those toes, it's like, yo, hide that shit away. 0808, you know what I'm saying? Had you not known about athlete's foot, you're probably not going to, study to be a scientist or study to be, what do they call them, these medicine people? You study medicine, right? You are not going to know. You are not going to, probably dive into discovering how to cure athlete's foot, 0833, or knowing how to cure it, or, you know what I'm saying? You're probably not even going to be interested in that field. But now, you have a doctorate, excuse me. Now you have a doctorate for being a foot doctor, the best foot doctor at that, because you discovered that having a problem such as athlete's foot not only gave you everything else you wanted, but it also gave you intellect and that life. Now you actually have, what do they call it? Because it's like a symbol next to your name. You're not just Steve, Patricia. Now you Dr. Patricia or anthropologist. You know what I'm saying? You guys get where I'm going with this, right? Because of your so-called insecurities. Rather start to find the power you have within your insecurities before making your insecurities become your life and actually cover or take away all that beauty that you can actually give unto the world. Don't let your insecurities cover up whom you are, or the power you possess. I just mentioned, if you guys were listening to the prior video that I made, that static. We are static. If you can have 114 chakras within you as one person and have all that power, your insecurities don't mean anything to you because you're stronger than them. It's the same like problems. It's the same like, I will not say, I don't call problems problems. I call them lessons. I feel like we're all here to learn. If you encounter a certain difficulty, it's a lesson, not a problem. It's just something that you can solve and needs to be solved, and you have the power to solve it. That's the only difference. Lessons, it's not a problem. Am I making sense? Because if you find right now that you have alopecia, you have athlete's foot, you're short, you're too tall, it's not a problem. It's one of the lessons 11:11. It's a lesson that, okay, I'm this tall, I'm this short, I have insecurities about my body that I don't like to show off or show the world. Then study your problem and see how you can come up with a solution for it. That's the whole point of problems, which I refer as lessons. These lessons, they want to embark you on a journey of finding solutions, and not just any solution, but probable solutions that can not only boost your self-esteem, but they will also, enhance you. 11:55. They'll also enhance you in the 5 and in the 3D. Insecurities. Use them to the best of your advantage. Hello, I did. Kevin Hart is. The Spider-Man dude is. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. So sorry. Yeah, we'll get it. Do you know what I mean? Wherever you are insecure about a certain thing, a problem, your body, the way you laugh, your smile, your teeth, use that to your best of your advantage. Okay, so I have like 2 teeth here in the front, the rest are like gone. What can I do to bring smiles onto people's faces with 3 of the best that's left? Do you know what I'm saying? What can I do? Let me start with myself. Because you need to be comfortable in your own skin first before you can actually exude out that. And by you being comfortable and confident within yourself, it means you have to find a solution for the so-called problem that you have. I don't know. I'm just saying because, Kevin Hart is like a millionaire somewhere, living his best short life, making me laugh, and the rest of you guys, 31 at the time. You know what I'm saying? He's out there proving that he is more dedicated or more willing and more stronger, more out there than people twice his size. Guaranteed. If I were to, sports-wise, and they were like, okay, choose a partner, I'd probably choose Kevin Hart. He's more determined and more driven, and he does not take advantage. When you feel like you are less fortunate about certain things, that's when you realize you actually are more fortunate about it. Because with those less fortunate, for example, you find somebody who, I'm sorry, I like using examples because it's much better that way. I feel like my analogies come across better. When you are wealthy and you find somebody who's poor, and you both are given the same job, same employment, guaranteed the one who has financial gain will take their job for granted more than the person who doesn't have, who's less than. That person will probably be the one doing most of the work exceptionally well, being the first at work and the last to leave, because they know what they want. They're more determined. You know what I'm saying? That's the same like insecurity. You fight to get to where you want to be, to your level of recognition. in a way whereby you just put your effort and your heart into whatever it is that you're doing. Positive things that you are doing. I want to talk about witchcraft and all that. You guys know that pisses me off. And so does many other readers, I'm sure. But once you start putting your heart into something, you'll be so surprised that these insecurities were nothing but just something to hinder you from, unveiling the beauty that you have. From unveiling, the certain things that God has been wanting you to see and incorporate in other people's lives. You know what I mean? That's just me. Joeun Achimieyo, Joeun Ohuimnida, somewhere there, Jeonyeogiya, or Jeonyeok, dwae. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Holy souls in physical form, thank you for joining me. Anything and everything you need will be in my description box. And yeah, do with it as you may. But always, always remember, be good, be blessed. Always put the Most High first. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.